So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nation's SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Joker. So let's get into it right away and start off with the box. So we do get a similar style box like the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. We do get the window right there in the front of the box. It says SH Figuarts Suicide Squad, an image of the figure on the bottom says Joker, Tamashii Nations, and Bandai. And then there's the bottom of the box there. And then here is the top of it, looking pretty cool. And then here is the one side of the box. And then the other side. And then the back of the box shows a few poses you can get the figure into, along with some of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open to take a closer look at the Psychopath Joker. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and Tamashii Nations really did a very nice job with this Jared Leto Joker. I do have a few issues and complaints. My main one is I feel like his neck is a little bit too long. It kind of reminds me of the Return of the Jedi SH Figuarts Luke Skywalker, so I wish they made it a little bit shorter. Another issue, I do have a little bit of sloppy paintwork where the black meets the maroon here. Like the black is bleeding onto the maroon, same with on this side. That's a minor issue. And then a complaint that I have is the silver jacket. I wish it was a separate piece, but it is connected to the upper torso, so that is a minor complaint I do have. But other than that, I think everything else looks great on this figure, and the face sculpt looks like Jared Leto from Suicide Squad, so I think they did capture the likeness of the actor very well on this. You can see his tattoos nice and clear, the J under the eye damaged on the forehead, and then we get the star on the right temple. So nice job with the tattoos, and we do get these scars all around his face. I see one on his chin, on the top of his head, around his eye, and I do love the way the eyes look. The eyes are both painted, looking in the same direction, so very good job with that, and I do love the darkness around the eyes. I think that looks dope. And then the red for the lips, nice clean paint on that, and the teeth, I like how they're each individually sculpted, and we get silver on them because he does have the grills in, because I believe Batman knocked his teeth out, which we didn't see yet in any DC movies, and I hope we do in some future ones, like the Batman movie. But very nice job with the face on this Joker, and the skin tone does match on the chest, neck, and the face, so that is a plus right there. And there is some very subtle paint shading on the chest and the neck there. Now where the skin tone meets the hair, the green's pretty clean on it. I do have a little bit of green paint bleeding on the forehead right there, but it's very minor. Everything else looks good though. And I do love how they painted the hair, and the sculpt of the hair looks very good also. It seems like there's 3 different tones of green. We get a very dark green around the hairline on the front. And then on like the back, it's a little bit like more of a medium green, and then more in the middle on the top, it's a lighter green. So I love the way the hair looks. They did a very nice job blending in the greens. And the sculpt of it looks good too, so good job on the face and the hair sculpt there. Now the neck, like I said, is a little too long, but nice sculpt on it. We do get some subtle paint shading, same with on the chest. And I believe the little bit of black you see on the right side of his chest is a tattoo, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The maroon shirt does look good. We get very subtle paint shading on it here and there, but I do love all the sculpted wrinkles all throughout it, around the midsection, and then around the part on the chest. I think the collar looks dope, so very nice job on the maroon shirt. They did sculpt some buttons as well. Now we do get the silver dress jacket here, and they did a good job with it. I like the silver that they chose for it. We do get one button though. I feel like there should be at least 2 or 3 on dress coats like this. So I don't know why there's only one. Maybe it's like that in the movie. I'm not 100% sure. We do get some sculpt work of a pocket on that side. Same with on this side as well. And then the black here, for some reason on this side, it goes lower than this side. I don't know why they did that. I guess it was a little bit of a mess up though. We do get some nice sculpt work on the side of the torso on the jacket, continuing to the back. I love the way that looks right there. We do get some sculpt work on the top, and then we do get a seam running down the middle of the back there, so very nice job with that. And then we do get some nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout the arms, and I like the way it looks. They did a good job with it. And then we get this piece here hiding the shoulder joints, so I do like that they did that. One thing I really do like though is they made his the Joker's bling, his bracelets, a separate piece. So you can move them around, you can take them off if you want, but just be careful not to lose them when you interchange the hands. But I do like that they're separate pieces. Now for the pants here, they did a nice job with them. The crotch piece is a separate, softer, rubbery type plastic, so it won't hinder too much waist or leg articulation. So I do like that they did that. There's sculpted wrinkles on it, and then we do see the pockets sculpted on these sides there, so I do like that they did that. And we get some nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout the pants from the thigh down to the lower leg. We do get a crease in the front of the pants, which looks pretty cool. There's the back, nice sculpted wrinkles there. And then the lower legs, I love the sculpt work on the lower legs of the pants. I think that looks dope. How the pants kind of look like bunched up over there and all the sculpted wrinkles all throughout it. Just really looks nice. It's a very good job on the pants. Then we get the Joker dress shoes here, which is like a glossy black plastic. Do get a little bit of sculpt work on the sides of them. We do get these sculpted laces on the top, so nice job with that. And there is a little bit of sculpt work around the toe there. And then there's the back of them. And then the bottom, not much going on. I mean, overall, I think they did a very nice job with the detail. I do have a couple issues and complaints, but other than that, they did a very nice job with this Joker figure. But anyway, let's continue on, shall we? Moving on to the accessories, we really don't get much with this Joker. So we do get two interchangeable heads. We get the one on the right that comes on the figure out of the packaging, which is the smiling type face, and they did do a very good job with it. Then we get this one here on the left, which has like a basic type look. And they did capture the likeness of Jared Leto of how he looked in Suicide Squad, so good job capturing the likeness of the actor. And you can read the tattoos and see them clearly damaged, the J for Joker and then the star there. Very nice paintwork around the eyes, the darkness, eyes both painted, looking in the same direction. We do get the scars on the face, and then nice paintwork on the red for the lips. And then we do get the pale white skin, so good job with the face. And the hair looks just as good as the other one. We do get the three different tones of green, very nice sculpt work all throughout it, and the shading of the greens just look great on the hair. So very nice job on this interchangeable face as well. So we do get those interchangeable heads, and then we also get two of Joker's handguns, and Tamashii Nations did a very nice job with these. I do like the tiny sculpt detail all throughout them. We do get like a metallic pink for the main color of the gun, and then on the trigger you see gold color on there, which looks pretty cool. Same with on the top of the gun. I just love all the tiny sculpt work all throughout it. And then the grip looks pretty cool. And you see like the clip on the bottom. Now there's one thing about the grip on both of these. They're different colors. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. And I don't know if you could tell on the camera. But this one's more of like a yellowy type color. And then this one's beige. And then on the other side, this one has the same yellow type color. But then this one has like a pink type color to it. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if Tamashii Nations messed up with the paintwork. But the guns do look dope. Any grips onto them perfectly fine. So we do get those. And then we finally get 6 interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of open hands, which come on the figure out of the packaging. And I did have an issue with this figure, which I'll talk about in a second. But very nice job with these hands. I do love how they put paint shading on each interchangeable hand. The rings look great. The paint and sculpt on them. And very nice paintwork on the tattoo right there on his left hand. So very good job with that. And then nice work on the inside of the hands as well. And the one issue that I had is when I took this hand off, the wrist peg just broke. It ripped off with it. It didn't snap or anything. It literally ripped off with the hand, as you can see right there. I mean, it just ripped off. And you know what? It's because of how figure companies make these wrist joints. Look how thin the plastic is from the ball peg to the hinge. That's why people's wrist joints break so easily and constantly with any figure from any figure company. And figure companies need to develop a new way how to make wrist joints to prevent this issue from constantly happening. So that is extremely disappointing that this happened with this figure. And I have bad luck with Joker figures because the same thing happened with my purple trenchcoat Mafex Joker. His left wrist peg broke as well. So it's like, what the hell? But be very careful with your Joker figures. So we do get a pair of open hands. And then we also get a pair of trigger finger hands. Very nice paint and sculpt on these. Nice paint and sculpt on the ring there. Nice paint work on the tattoo. And nice work on this hand as well. The rings look great on the figure, on these hands here. And he does grip onto the guns perfectly with these. And we do get the paint shading as well. So we do get a pair of those. And then finally, we get a pair of fists. We do get the paint shading. Nice paint and sculpt on the rings. And then nice paint work on the tattoo there. So very nice job on all the interchangeable hands. And that's all the accessories included with the Joker. let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. Now for the height of Joker, it looks like he stands around 6 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Mezco 112 Dawn of Justice Batman, the Mafex Suicide Squad Joker, the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, and the SH Figuarts Injustice Harley Quinn. And then here he is compared to the Mezco 112 Green Arrow and the Mezco 112 Joker. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Shadowland Daredevil. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review! So now for the articulation, we do get 2 points at the neck, so the upper neck joint, Joker's head can look up about that much, and then going down, he just pretty much looks straight ahead. We do get very nice pivot there, and then it also swivels. The lower neck joint only goes forward about that much. It's like you can move it more forward, but it doesn't stay. It only goes about that far down, then going back. Does get hindered by the collar, as you can see. So with both joints, he can pretty much look all the way down, and then doesn't really look up the greatest, but that doesn't really bother me. We do get some pretty good pivot at the lower neck joint, and then it also swivels, so we do get some decent movement with both neck joints. Now we do get a point of articulation at the torso, right under the chest there, but you get very minimal movement because of the silver coat here. So with that joint, goes forward and back just a tiny bit. The joint does pop off very easily if you try to force too much articulation out of it, so that does get a bit irritating. It does pivot a little and then slightly swivels. Now the waist is where you get the better movement compared to the torso. So the waist joint can go forward about that much and then back about that much, so nice movement there. So with both joints, goes back about that much, then with both joints going forward, can crunch forward a pretty good amount. We do get very nice pivot at the waist, as you can see there, and then we do get nice swivel also. Now for the arms here, we do have a nice forward and back movement, and you can get a tiny bit of a circular motion out of the shoulders there, but really not much. The arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees, so that's good. They do go up and down. No bicep swivel, so you will have to use it at the shoulder joint there. We have a single bend at the elbow that bends in a little more than 90 degrees, and it does slightly swivel at the forearm where the joint connects into the forearm and the bicep there. Now for the wrists, they're on a ball hinge, so they do swivel, and then they hinge back and forth. Where's the hinge? There it is. So nice movement there. Now for the legs, they don't shift down or anything, but since the crotch piece is a softer rubbery type plastic, it really doesn't hinder leg articulation at all. As you can see, Joker can kick forward a little more than 90 degrees, goes to the back a tiny bit, and then kicks out to the side about 90 degrees, and then we get very nice swivel up there. We have a single bend at the knee that bends back a little more than 90 degrees, so nice movement there. Now for the ankles, they do swivel, they hinge up only a little bit, and then they hinge down a really good amount, and then we do get very nice pivot there, and then some toe articulation, and you can crack his toes and break them. That's really weird, but overall, I think you're going to get some very nice movement with this Joker. It's not the best articulation, but you're still going to get him in some really cool poses, and I'm about to show you that right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Joker. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it a 7.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, you can head over to Agelessgeeks.com. You should be getting this in stock once it releases in the US, which should be in a couple weeks. And don't forget, if you purchase something from there, to enter in codename Daredevil to get yourself a 5% off discount. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell icon. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. It says Suicide Squad on the top. We do get the window there. It says SH Figuarts. We do get an image right there on the bottom of the blah, blah, blah. And then here is the one side of the box. I do like the Joker's little logo there. And then there's the one other blah, 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 blah. The Mezco 112 Dawn of Justice Batman, the SH... Whoa. Definitely not SH Figuarts. Moving on to the accessory... Blah. And then we do get this one here, which does have like a basic type looking look on his face. Damn. Moving on to the accessories, we really don't get much with this Joker. We do get 2 interchangeable heads. We do get the blah blah. Both of Joker's pink guns. Damn it, dropped it. Nice sculpting on the rings and then the paint for the tattoo. Whoops, dropped it. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at the Prince of whatever the fuck he's called.